Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of #Anime Talk. This is episode 93. I'm your host, Mr. Lyn Burton, joined by my co-host, Mr. Chrissa SJE. And Chrissa, how you doing, brother? We've been talking for like 2 hours. Like, that's how I know we ain't pod in a minute. We literally were talking pre-show for like 2.5 hours. My girlfriend always tells me, y'all will never get a pod done in an hour just because of how much y'all talked before. And today proved that to me.
But man, we got so much shit to talk about in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the world is a crazy place.
It is
keeping content entertaining. New music is dropping. Me and Lyn be on the music shit. We had a like hour-long conversation just straight off of different music. Like not even just one artist. We was on a lot of different music.
And that makes it great for the anime stuff we about to talk, because we didn't talk about anything anime while saving it all for this.
We just spoil shit.
Not a damn thing. And sometimes we do. So all of this is gonna be fresh, super excited. So Chrissa, man, what you been watching or reading lately? Because reading wise, I know we've been reading some fire shit.
Gas Pack, man. I just finished Jigoku Raku Hell's Paradise.
Nice.
Gas Pack. I give it a 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I put on.
I finished Fire Force in my.
Oh, I already know what time it is in Fire Force, bro. I'm not caught up.
Chef Kiss.
I'm not finished with it, but I know people.
Chef's Kiss.
Made me proud because I was hoping that it could be a good successor to Soul Leader and ended up being a great spoiler alert attachment to.
Yep, and honestly, it was so good that I'm reading Soul Eater as we speak, and
bro, that's the move.
Got to, and I prefer Soul Eater reading it to watching it, like you always told me. I mean, you always said that, but like I finally did it, and you were 100% right. Reading is completely different, but I've been reading Gigachi Kuta. Boy.
Oh yeah. Me and Has been annoying the group chat. Like every time a new chapter drops, me and Has break like the Underworld group chat. Me and Has start blowing the shit up. Like nigga, new chapter alert.
That like right now, you and Has are pushing that agenda. A Kubo successor. Yeah. That shit is fucking gas. If y'all ain't reading that, y'all should read that. And then what else I've been reading that's new-ish? Oh, I mean, Ayashiman. We still got to tell niggas to read that so it don't get cut. I don't think it's gonna get cut though.
Watching more anime than reading.
Real? So you switch back over? Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of manga too, but just not a lot. Like I finished reading Jigoku Raku, but that was literally like the most manga I've read in the past month or so. But it was like I caught the volume 12 and then went to Books A Million and volume 13 had dropped. The last volume, I'm like, what the fuck? I just got 12 in the mail. I didn't even read it yet. So I'm like, shit, now I gotta buy it and finish it. Cause I was always said I'm only reading Jigoku Raku fucking physicals. Like I wasn't reading online at all. So like, I'm like, the whole shit's done. I can finally finish it. I'm like, might as well just binge that shit one night.
So what you been watching then?
Just the seasonal shit. I've been watching. Of course, I'm always gonna pull for fucking My Dress Up Doll banger. They had one sus episode that I'm like, not really fucking with this episode at all, or the content in it, but everything else, literally 10 out of 10. This shit would literally be a 10 out of 10 anime for me if it wasn't for that one episode dropping it down to a 9. You feel me? But no cap, this is Blue Period, except romance comedy. You feel me? Edgy, low-key.
Okay.
If you fuck with Blue Period and you one of those people who like to, you know what I'm saying? You know how we was talking about how as an artist or as a creator, we can respect how Blue Period. If you're one of those people who are just passionate about hobbies, or you have your own hobbies that you feel like are unique and people wouldn't understand, I feel like My Dress Up Doll is for you, because it's like it helps you embrace your passions and help you find more people around you that are like-minded that want to keep boosting your goals. You know what I'm saying? Shit like Blue Period, just in an edgy romance comedy.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to give it a shot because of that. Like that you so like if it's like Blue Period, then I'm gonna have to.
I ain't gonna lie, it might not be for you.
Oh, there you go. There we go.
You're gonna know at the end of our episode 2 if it's for you or not. But it's not one of the ones I feel like you're gonna be able to watch with people. People might walk in on a scene. It's one of the ones that people might walk in on and it's gonna be weird, but at the same time, the concept of the show, it's a hard show, but it kind of it's one of the ones that got to be your bag. Like Blue Period is one of the ones that is so artsy that it's not my bag, but it is my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not traditionally my bag, but it's one of the ones anybody could fuck with. This one is one of the ones that I wouldn't say anybody could fuck with, but if it's not your bag, this might be one of the ones.
Well, I've been watching an old school anime. It's like from like the 80s called Eat Man. It's on Crunchyroll. It's about a mercenary. It's super good. Eat Man is fire. If you can,
I like IPP.
No, EAT Man, like eat.
Oh no, I have no clue.
And it's a mercenary. It's from the 80s. It's fire, straight guns. If you fuck with that type of shit, it's on there. Sabiku Bisco or whatever it is. I kind of fuck with Bisco. It's not bad.
That's the thing, bro. Like you know me, I was pulling for Orient. But I'm looking at everything because on my anime list, the top 3 of the season right now, Demon Slayer, which still technically counts as this season, even though it's over.
Yeah.
But it's like Demon Slayer, then Attack on Titan, then fucking my dress up darling. And I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck is this in the top 3 when we got fucking Orient, we got Love is Kill, we got I don't know if they're considering Ranking of Kings because that shit would have been top 3.
Yeah, like to me right now, like Love is Kill, Ranking of Kings, and Bisco. Well, Ranking of Kings 1, Love is Kill, and then Bisco. That's how I'm ranking it right now for this season. What I'm really
Ranking of Kings is up there. Bro.
Ranking of Kings is it's moving into that Mob Psycho all time just greatness level of just how good Ranking of Kings is. Shout out to Pete, shout out to Jay, shout out to Discord, everybody who was putting us on Ranking of Kings. So happy we started that. But without further ado, unless you got something else.
I was just about to say, man, I feel like we have been consistently spoiled the past few years. I don't know if it was 2018 or 2019 that started the flood, maybe 2017, but
I think it was 19. 19 started the flood.
The plethora of good anime. Like every year we've been getting some bangers, and I feel like this season a lot of people may not feel the same way because it's not a lot of flagship titles aside.
But it's like that Dorohedoro year where we had a bunch of underground bangers.
Exactly. I think that was 2019 or 20.
No, that was 2020. That was after 2019 because 2019 was Demon Slayer and the flood of everything, and in 2020 we started off with Dorohedoro.
We're gonna talk about it later on, but like across the board for me, almost everything has been a 10. Like Platinum Inn, 10 out of 10. My Dress Up Darling, 10 out of 10. Attack on Titan, 10 out of 10. Demon Slayer, 10 out of 10. Like I can't go lower with these because they all super cold. Like maybe some of the side ones like Platinum Inn and shit like that.
Yeah, I need to finish Platinum Inn, but still, it was entertaining.
Right, it's gas packed, like foot on the pedal. You feel me?
Facts. But without further,
I've been trying to finish it.
Oh, you've been trying to see? Yeah, I need to catch up. I'm gonna catch up on it and finish it eventually. But if you say it's gas, then that's gonna give me more reason.
That's one of the ones that's like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, maybe. I'm being nice, but it's definitely entertaining. It's one of the ones I can't stop watching it, and it's funny. But it's one of the ones that is like it's good enough to watch and it's bad enough to make fun.
Hey, we rock with Metro Poly, man. That's the nigga.
Bro, he's still up to no good, bro.
But let's get into it. Let's start off with the news. This year's 15th issue of Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump magazine revealed that Black Clover is getting a film that will open in 2023. They released a little trailer. It was pretty cool. I like seeing Asta with that hood on. I'm ready for the movie. I'm glad Black Clover finally getting one. My Heroes had one. My Heroes had multiple. Demon Slayers had one. Probably getting another one. JJK is getting one. It's about time Black Clover is getting one.
And yeah, I'm not one of them people that's caught up on Black Clover. I'm not one of them people that's like a super stan for Black Clover. But from what I've watched, it is pretty cool. Like I do fuck with the series, and I feel like if any other new gen quote unquote shonen would be able to get a movie, this is one that deserves it.
And honestly, this is one series where I'm okay with it being filler because I would love just a side story with Asta and seeing them do something cool. Like, because I enjoy Black Clover for what it is, the fights, and like Black Clover for me, the story isn't the best, but I enjoy the fights, I enjoy the characters. So this is one where I'm like, okay, give me a good fight, give me a good villain. I'm okay with a filler story. And because I'm caught up with Black Clover, I love it. Like Black Clover, it's sometimes is in my like top 5 of the week on Shonen Jump. Every time me and Christian review One Piece, we talk about Black Clover a little bit before we start the show, and just love Black Clover. So I'm excited that it's getting a movie. But the next story is for you. How do you feel Comey Can't Communicate season 2?
We back, baby. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not all the way done with season 1. You feel me? I'm like on the second half of season 1. I've been like watching it whenever I feel like it, whenever I'm in the mood to watch like some
just enjoying
comedy shit.
Yeah,
like breaking, like just same with Platinum Men. Like I watched 3 episodes today. I might watch one tomorrow. I might not watch none till next week or so because the season's still going on. I want to say the season's almost done, but with Comey Can't Communicate and Blue Period and all those, once we had stopped reviewing it and started reviewing other shit, I've been waiting on the dub to kind of catch up, and I feel like now the whole season is out on Netflix and dub for those two and like Shaman King and shit. But Comey Can't Communicate, strong first season from what I've seen so far. You know that shit doing good because we already back for season 2 this fast. That's the main thing I just wanted to iterate. Like, you know, some shit is gas packed when season 1 ends, and within 6 months, like season 2 trailer.
Yeah, facts. I need a Blue Period season 2. I'm ready for what's next with that. Like, let's get it going.
And that's to say, you would think the trailer or the news will be around the same time because they both dropped the same time. So hopefully it's around the corner.
Yep, exactly. Next up, how you feel? Because we didn't talk about it last time, I don't think. How do you feel about the new Pokemon starters in the new game? Because see, last time we talked about Arceus. Now we're talking about
Coco, bro.
Now we're talking about Violet and Scarlet. You going with the Fire Crocodile?
You already know what time it is with me. Fire Crocodile, baby. He look cool.
I need to see the evolutions of them all before. Like, I got to see the final evolutions before I decide. Like right now, I'm leaning towards because that changes things. Like if Quaxley looks dumb in his final form, then I can't choose Quaxley, and I'm leaning to the cat.
Quaxley gotta look super cool in his final form.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not fucking with his first form.
You don't like? See, I kind of fuck with Quaxley first form. I need to see
like
his.
I like the grass cat. You feel me? But that was like my second favorite right now. Like to me, it's between the grass cat or the fire gator. Like if Fuecoco's last evolution is garbage, then I'm probably gonna have to go with the fire cat. But if the duck's final form is cooler than both of them, you never know.
But see, the thing is with the alligator, I want to choose him. But like you said, I gotta see his final form first because he looked kind of goofy to me right now. He looked chibi, and I'm the cat is the one that looked just badass. I think Quaxley looks kind of funny. That's why I choose him. But if his final form is like some fucking sword duck shit, which they're saying is gonna be like a musketeer, I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, if the final form is gas, because they risky, bro. They always like you gonna really be able to tell from the second form with the direction they're going in, but like they could go either way. Like favorite ones today, and our least favorite ones could be our favorite ones. Like, I'm just excited. They say this the region's taking place in Spain and shit, and that's why these starters look like this because they're very in deep with the culture. But I'm excited to see what direction they go with it. I think it can only get better.
All I'm saying is Pokemon, give us an Africa-based one. It's time. Like we've had Spain, we have France, we had Japan. Like, give us an Africa-based one. That would be badass. But you can't make the starter a monkey. I'm letting y'all know now. You cannot make the starter a monkey.
I think we're done with monkey starters because we got one in Gen 4, we got one in Gen fucking the last one.
You would think 7, we'd be done with cat 8 starters, but we're not.
Well,
we had Litten. Now we got this one.
I'm about to say, I think that was the first one though. Litten? No, that couldn't have been the first one.
No, I don't think that. I think we had one before Litten. I'm pretty sure. I could be tripping.
I don't know.
I could be tripping.
I know they had other cat Pokemon though. Like they had like Meowth and shit.
Meowth, yeah.
Cats. I think this was our first cat starter. You know what I'm saying?
Besides Litten, okay, you might be right with that.
But that's fire though. Like hopefully we don't get no more damn cat starters because I know people are tired of firefighters.
Like imagine if we went to Africa and had like a little elephant starter.
But they dive deep into the culture as far as that. We don't have a lot of elephant Pokemon. So we could get one soon. Like I know everybody's hoping for a dolphin Pokemon. We have never seen that kind of Pokemon yet. It's just I'm excited. Every time they get a new region, there's a clusterfuck of new Pokemon that I hate and a clusterfuck that I love. So,
besides Africa, where would you want to see them go?
Somewhere else in America, like California. Like I'm always a fan of Louisiana, but they're not into Louisiana culture in Japan.
Yeah, they're not.
But like Gen 5, they based the Unova or Unova region or whatever on New York. America. So there was like basically a super booming city type.
Who was the starters for that?
The starters was like Oshawott, and it turned into the samurai fucking seal or whatever, not seal, otter type shit. Then they had
wait, you talking about Greninja?
No, that was Gen 6. That was right after.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about
I know Oshawott, the otter.
And then, little otter, little blue otter.
Okay, and then the little fire pig. Okay.
trash starters.
How did that remind niggas in New York?
I can't even cap to you, son. Horrible. I guess we eat a lot of pork in America. I don't know. But literally, Gen 5, terrible starters, but all the Pokemon in the actual region are cold. Like, to me, the Pokemon in the game make up for it because you get some classics. Like, you get some, like, literally, if I had a top 10 Pokemon, most of them would come from Gen 5. It's just for
real.
Sure not gonna be the starter. But I'm excited, bro, because like the region, like the actual gameplay looks
fire. Yeah, it looks better than Arceus. Niggas was hype about Arceus, but it looked better than Arceus. Like if there's a Pokemon game that I'm wanting to buy, it's the new one. It's Scarlet and thing. I might try to get it for the 3DS if they still do that.
I'm so curious because like me, I didn't think we'd get Gen 9 this fast because I feel like just yesterday we got Sword and Shield and literally just this year.
Yes, we got Arceus, yeah.
We got back to back. We got Gen 4 remakes too. Like Gen 4 remakes just dropped in November, and then we get a new game in January and a new game in November, like main series game. It's just
that's hard.
Crazy, but I'm excited to see the legendaries next. So hopefully we get some more news soon. Being
the legendaries and then the evolutions to the starters. That's what we need.
Main two I'm trying to see.
Facts. Next up, we got Spy Family is officially premiering April 9th. Y'all can book it. We're reviewing that. That is happening. So for those that don't know, Spy Family is about such. The Forager family, Master Spy Twilight, is the best at what he does when it comes to going undercover on dangerous missions in the name of a better world. But when he receives the ultimate impossible assignment, get married, have a kid, he may finally be in over his head. Not one to depend on others, Twilight has his work cut out for him, procuring both a wife and a child for his mission to infiltrate an elite private school. What he doesn't know is that the wife he's chosen is an assassin and the child he's adopted is a telepath. So this show, shout out to Pete. I've been championing this manga for a while. I'm ready for the anime. I stopped reading the manga because this is one that I know will be better anime only. I'm so excited for Spy Family. April 9th, we begin. Chris, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm beyond ready. I didn't expect it to be this soon. Like, whenever I found out the date was April, I'm like, shit, that's like in a couple weeks. Like, we're about to get the first episode. I'm like, let's go. Yeah, so I'm super excited. This is one of the ones I really enjoyed. Chapter like 1 through 3. I don't know where I stopped, but that's one of the ones, like you said, I stopped it. I knew the anime was going to be amazing, and I'm excited for it because just the trailers, all the trailers that I've seen so far have just been A1 top quality.
And this is perfect for when like Ranking Kings and Attack on Titan ends. We have something ready to go. Like April 9th, we're cooking in gear, ready to go. Spy Family. Like that's gonna be that's gonna be gas packed. So super excited about that. Something that I don't know if I'm excited about. It's pretty fucking weird. Adam by Eve. Chrissa sent me this trailer. I watched it. It's like animation mixed with live action. I'm gonna watch it. It
looks wild. I don't know if it'll be a series or a movie, but it looks wild.
It seems like a movie to me. Do you remember Death Metal? Like the old 70s, and it reminds me of like Death Metal mixed with like some Adult Swim, Tim and Eric, when they would fuse animation with the live action shit. It just looks weird. And like throwing Paprika in for like anime weird aesthetic.
That shit look crazy. Like the thing I saw first, I thought it was gonna be an anime trailer, and then I watched it and I was like, oh, so this is anime infused with live action. And I know people like, shout out my bro Slick, he's been telling me to get into like these K-dramas and like, you know what I'm saying, some of our homies that live in Japan right now. Like I was talking about our homies Koshi the Shinobi the other day, and he's like out there in Japan, and he was like, bro, watch some J dramas and some Japanese like live action shows because they're actually really good.
I love
let you get a grasp of the language too.
I don't watch the TV shows, but I will say Korean movies and Japanese movies, Japanese thrillers, Japanese crime movies, Korean thrillers, Korean crime movies. They're some of the best movies out. Like they're better than American movies in my opinion.
And hands down, bro, I don't watch many Japanese live action series, or shows or movies. But the only ones that I really remember watching to completion are anime live action adaptations, and they are light years ahead of America with
the live action, the non-anime live action movies are really, 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 really good. Like
bro, people shit on live actions, but
Squid Game, Squid Game came from Korea.
That's a fact.
So, but I'm gonna give this a shot. But to me, this is not gonna be like Squid Game. This is gonna be more of like some trippy, like Enter the Void type
Like if
weird
it's a
shit.
movie and it don't boot up in the first half hour, I might not get to the end. But if it boots up, if it looks like it's got a good trajectory, I might stick around. Like if it intrigues me enough to finish it, I'll have a good review on it. You know what I'm saying?
The next one we got is the Mini Gods of Child trailer. What'd you think of this one?
That one looked hard. That one looked like some. I feel like everybody just says Miyazaki when he sees some beautiful shit, but it really does seem like some.
The story felt like Miyazaki, seeing all the different animals come from gods and then like befriend her, like seeing the snake spit that shit in her mouth. I was like, oh, this feels like some Miyazaki shit.
It looked cool. It looked like some shit that's like, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. It depends on the tone of the show. I don't like.
And see, is it a show? I hope it's a movie.
I hope it's a movie too.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on the.
Because if it's a show, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it. Because like you said, it seems childish.
And like I could watch certain childish like Miyazaki films.
Yeah.
But it's a film in the context of a movie. I could get it done, and I could
and it's over with.
Exactly. You could take a whole like a movie. You could really ingest it and really. You know what I'm saying? Break it down better than a series you may lose interest in if it's not the kind of show that keeps you like Ranking the Kings. To the naked eye, if I would just show you a picture of Boji, like y'all want to watch it?
No, when we first saw the pictures of it, we was like, bro, we're not watching this. And then, but the thing is, Ranking of Kings has mature action, mature themes, mature stories. I don't know if this
nuts. Like
I don't know if
enough to hook somebody. I feel like
I don't know if Gods of Child is giving us that type of story, but can't judge a book by its cover.
I think it's gonna be something different for sure. I think it's gonna be leaning more towards the Miyazaki kind of story than
Ranking of Kings. I agree as well.
But it looks like some Miyazaki type shit within like a new gen Mappa-ish kind of. I know niggas want to say Mappa for everything too, but you know what I'm saying? Like it just seems like it doesn't seem Miyazaki quality.
It just looks clean.
Cinematicness. It really does look clean. It just looks like the type of shit he would do if he was working with a different studio.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we got the Sonic. I put this in here because Sonic's anime, video game, that type of shit. So the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer came out. That looks good. I'm excited for Knuckles, man.
This makes me want to go watch the first movie because I did not watch it.
The first one is really good. Honestly,
I was proud that the internet bullied them niggas into making that shit look good.
The first one, the first version of Sonic looked absolutely horrendous. The version we got is arguably the best video game movie ever. And like Jim Carrey,
you made me peep. That's crazy.
Jim Carrey kills it as Eggman. I'm ready for this new one, Knuckles, Tails. I'm sure Knuckles is gonna turn to the side of good at the end of this. And then I want a post-credit scene that shows Shadow. So the next movie is Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails versus Shadow, baby. I need that for the third one. I need Shadow in it. And then in this trailer, you saw him snowboarding, reminiscent of the Sonic Riders games. I don't know if people played Sonic Riders, but Sonic Riders was hard. That's when you had the snowboard. That shit was gas in the movie. I dug that. I'm telling you, give us Shadow, and we're going to be A-okay. You could even give us the bird from Sonic Riders, who's a badass.
Yeah, Amy in the right direction with giving us Knuckles.
Knuckles,
because anybody who's into the Sonic lore and the Sonic world will know there's a million. There's like Silver. There's you know what I'm saying, the Gator one. There's
the Chaos Emerald guy.
Yeah, literally. There's different versions of Sonic. There's like Robot Sonic. I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's.
No, you're right. It's no. That's what it is. It's Robot Sonic.
Then the Chaos Emerald guy, like you're saying, the blue.
But Eggman builds Robot Sonic. So after this, if this doesn't work with
Supersonic yet, like have we seen Supersonic in any?
No, he hasn't gone super. He hasn't gone.
So they got a lot of potential to build this cinematic universe into something bigger than what it is now. You could get a Knuckles and Tails spinoff movie if this shit goes well.
You can, and that's what I'm saying. And like the next one, give us Shadow
that's a no-brainer. You gotta do that.
Go away from Eggman. Let Eggman build the Sonic robot like you're talking about and chasing the Chaos Emerald to get other power. And then let Shadow fight Sonic like Shadow comes in and it's a hedgehog. He's not controlled by Eggman.
Bro, they bring like the mouse with the mouse bat Rogue.
And you could bring, if you bring it in Rogue, you could bring in Amy. Like that would be just dope.
That's the ultimate fan service, bro. Like I'm hoping to see a few cameos as far as
what's the big cat? Like the big purple one.
I think that's his name, Big Cat.
Oh, Big Cat.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be, but I think it's Big Cat.
He should be in that too. Yeah.
I feel like we need because now we're Sonic 2, so I feel like you got to just introduce more than just Knuckles, but you don't have to make these characters because a lot of these characters.
But see, okay, wait, this is they aren't just introducing Knuckles, they're introducing Tails too. Tails wasn't in the first one. He was
in the first one.
Tails was in the post. He was in the post credit scene. So this is
Didn't even know that. I
technically
thought Tails was in the first one.
Yeah, no, this is technically the introduction of both Tails and Knuckles. So you
Now
get
you got me kind of like I'm sitting there like, damn. So you're saying that the first one was one of the best video game movies with no Tails too?
Arguably not one of, arguably the best video game movie.
You got me one to peep because that with no Tails, I don't even see how you.
Do you know John Ralphio from Parks and Rec? Do you remember him? John Ralphio voices Sonic, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh, that John Ralphio is fucking funny.
John Ralphio is my guy, bro. I love
my favorite people from Parks and Rec.
Exactly. So like Sonic 2, y'all be on the lookout for that. Chris, you got to watch Sonic 1. It's great. So
yeah, I got big hopes for the Mario movie too, especially with that cast. So these video game anime kind of movies, because Mario, Sonic, aren't those all like Japanese games?
Yeah, they are. And the thing is with the Mario movie, I'm just scared because they said Chris Pratt is not doing "Let's go, it's a me, Mario." He's not doing that voice, so we don't know what he gonna do.
He better do a good fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
good. I know that.
The Sonic movie delivered. Mario got a lot of hype to live up to, so we're gonna see. But I don't know if you were a fan of Zatch Bell, but
we might get some crossover in the future, like after the Shadow movie,
Smash Bros.
Oh,
that'd be gas.
It'll be ultimate. It'll be crazy to have drop. Is Sonic in the new Smash Bros?
Yes, he is.
Has to be, right? Because Nintendo owns rights to everything Sega now.
Yep.
But I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this. They can only go up from here.
Facts. Now, I don't know if you were a fan of Zatch Bell growing up, but I remember watching it as a kid. Zatch Bell is getting a sequel series, Zatch Bell 2, where the mangaka's coming back to continue the story. I'm kind of excited because if you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh manga is completely different than the show. It's very darker, much more of a series that we would read. Same thing with Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell is a very dark manga, and I'm excited to see what Zatch Bell 2 is like.
Yeah, I'm always hyped to see these like mangaka come back and like rekindle or like reboot their favorites or their original series and shit like that. I wasn't super into Zatch Bell growing up. Like I know Fade was, but that was like after my era. Like that was like I wasn't on Bakugan or Zatch Bell. I was like more of just Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon.
See, I wasn't Bakugan or Beyblade, but I did like Zatch Bell.
I'm going to try that out because like I've heard nothing but
read the manga though, like because that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to read because they say it's different than the show. And then that way we could get the darker vibes, what he actually wanted to tell. Yeah, facts. So next up we got a new anime is coming called Spy Classroom. Now this trailer I thought it didn't show much. It just gave you basically the theme song, which sounded very James Bond. And if you know the anime Gunslinger Girl, it looks like Gunslinger Girl mixed with James Bond. The show follows a devastating military conflict. Countries fight their wars in the shadows. One unusual spy, Klaus, has never failed the job despite his quirks, and he's building a team to take on the impossible mission, one with over 90% chance of failure. However, his chosen members are all washouts with no practical experience. They'll have to use every trick in the book, some that aren't, to prove they're up to the task. It's a team full of women, spies, and assassins, and they're all doing these missions. Like I said, it reminds me of Gunslinger Girl mixed with a little James Bond. This is right up my alley. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm down to peep it out. I feel like I've heard of this before. I want to say it's a manga adaptation, or like adaptation of a manga. I feel like I've seen Spy. What's it called?
Spy Classroom. Yeah,
I've seen Spy Classroom at Books A Million.
It's based off of a light novel. That's what it is.
That's probably. I for sure have seen it.
Yeah, it's based off of a light novel. So, but that's pretty much all the news we have for today. With that being said, let's get into this week's review. Crystal, what we starting? Ranking of Kings?
We can do Ranking of Kings.
Oh, actually, let's do Love is War. Let's do Love is Kill real quick because that's we're only talking about the show overall. What'd you think of it?
It might not be my bag, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it another couple episodes though.
It had the romance vibe for you.
I don't like the main character, bro.
Oh, you don't like the dude?
He's creepy to me, man. But it may be his voice actor. Not to shit on the English dub. I did watch this English dub.
Oh, you watched the dub?
He was having me cringing, bro. When he was still talking to that girl, I was like, man, bro, you weird a little bit.
You got to do the sub.
I want to see where the story goes.
Do the sub.
I want to see where the story goes because it seems like it's gonna be interesting as far as that.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm 3 episodes in. The first episode is introduces to you. The second episode is backstory on the girl's character, and then the third episode is building their relationship, going on actual hitman missions. And I love the idea of these hitmen And like the sub he's not creepy. It's just normal. He's one of those. He's just an assassin. And the thing is, he can't talk to anybody because he's an assassin. And the fact that she's an assassin, she's the first person that he can talk to and relate to. So like that's the type of vibe they go.
They got shit in common type.
Yeah,
shit. So,
exactly. So
you know, this reminds me of something that I really want to see get animated too by Shonen Jump. It's like Jump Plus. It's called Kiruru no or Kiruru Kill Me or something like that. And it's about like a dude who's falling in love with a hit man chick.
Okay.
She's like he puts a hit out on himself to get her to try to kill him, but he's like a hitman too, and he's like super goated, like nobody can fuck with him. If I'm not mistaken, I know he's untouchable, but like he hires her to kill him, and she don't know that he like is in love with her and has like a crush on her, so he keeps getting her to try to kill him, and she just keeps trying to, you know, different setups and different disguises to try to kill him, and he's just trying to use those interactions to get her to like him. It seems like that. Like it's similar. Like cool kind of.
In this one, he's goated and he does missions for her because he's so bored that everything he's doing his missions and hers, and he's trying to and he's trying to do her missions to get her to fall in love with him.
I can see it. I'm gonna give it a few. No, I'm definitely switching the sub though. The dub
please do.
It's not a horrible dub though. The acting isn't convincing. It's just the main character is not selling me as cool. He's selling me as creepy. So I'm to see what the Japanese voice actually.
Switch to the sub because the action is great. I love the gunplay, the hits, the assassination. It is fire. Now let's get to Ranking of Kings. Boy. So we're talking episodes 14, 15, and 16, because my man Chrissa just watched the dub, so I am on episode.
That's actually a great dub. I can't say too much about the dubs, but that one, top
it
10.
is. I'm on episode 19, so I'm not that much farther ahead of him. But boy, these episodes here were incredible. To see the queen get on her horseback to say, yo, I'm going like get my son back. The daddy acting all crazy in the son body, which I'm like, yo, you don't love your son? Why are you taking over his body? Like the daddy is weird to me. Like
he's throwing me off too.
Like the pops is wild. Like I don't get what the purpose of him is, and then him being controlled by the mirror. Like does the mirror have alternative plans? Like did the dad love the mirror? Like that's what I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on with the mirror. Like I feel like the mirror has a lot more stuff to her. Whatever her name is, starts with an M or something. But I don't know, man. She's not character yet, or her story is, because you don't know much about it. But there's something connecting the girl inside the mirror that Dinah had found, and the actual woman that's grown working the mirror, and then King Boz. I'm very curious to see what's up with that, because it's so weird, and I feel like they're keeping you at the edge of your seat. They don't want to let you know too much because they want you to be curious. But I need some shit answered soon, because it's getting kind of crazy. Like I don't know if I should fuck with King Boss or not, because with me, I don't fuck with King Boss at all. He did a bunch of fucked up shit. I don't know if I should feel bad for him or not. I don't know.
I don't feel bad for him, not right now. And it was great seeing Healing reconnect with Boji, and then seeing Boji's master come and help him against his brother, and his evil brother just like, yo, I'm attacking, like I'm a king, like this is my time, this is the right time. The castle's in turmoil.
That's nuts. His brother's like, I'm pulling up. I'm doing what I gotta do.
He was like, I help Boji. I don't mind helping him, but like, I gotta do what I gotta do for my kingdom. Bro,
I love, and this is one of my favorite characters, but I love seeing Healing's, what is it, her bodyguard?
Dorsch.
The bald-headed dude?
Yeah, that's Dorsch.
Goated, bro. Dorsch is goated, bro. Like one of my favorite characters in the entire series, because he goes super crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. So like my question is our boy gonna have to fight the underground king?
I think so.
Like I think Boji gonna have to fight him and whip his ass.
I feel like Boji gonna have to have a big fight soon, and he gonna catch a W, because I know they're not building up for him to have a loss. Like it's a dark show, but it ain't that dark. I feel like Boji gonna have a win, because he's low key the GOAT. Like Boji has been rooting for him since the first episode. Like I love his power. Not his power, but you know what I mean? I love
like the fact that he uses speed and non-lethal strikes that knock him out. Work. Yeah, it's badass that he was able to find a way with no physical strength, but just using technique and speed. That's badass.
Yeah, shout out Despa for training him. Despa's another one of my favorite characters because he's definitely interesting. Seeing his horse and shit like that get fat, that shit's hilarious. It's just this show is funny as hell when it wants to be funny. It's heartbreaking as hell when it wants to be heartbreaking. Tells your heartstrings, and then it's action packed when it needs to be. Like, bruh, this
Despa's easily one of the best characters. Despa, Dorsch, Boji, and the dude with the homie with the snakes.
Oh yeah. I fuck with the snakes too. Like the snake characters, super hard.
The fucking king of the forest with the two heads missing the one who Boji took care of. Yeah, I fuck with them. Only person I don't fuck with is Boji's ex-bodyguard with the one hand. The Jamie Lannister nigga. He remind me of Jamie Lannister.
Domas.
Yeah, is a bitch, bro. Fuck Domas, bro. It's still fuck Domas gang. Like it's fuck Boss gang, but it's fuck Domas gang for sure.
Facts. And then his Hokuro is like the dude that's with him, and he's like cool, I guess, but he's like he just don't do much.
Yeah. Wait, which one is Hokuro again?
That's the dude that's with Domas, the dude that's following around like little bitch, man.
The one who
trying to kill Boji, man.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he ain't doing shit. He ain't strong.
Don't do much. He's cool, but he just ain't. He's not Doors. He's not Doors to me.
Yeah, he comedic relief. He don't add no fighting to it.
He's there to heartwarm you and shit like that. Be like, oh, I'm rooting for you, Boji, but like.
Yeah, especially when they were fighting the underworld's thing with the giants in the criminals. Like he wasn't doing shit.
Not at all, bro.
Like not a damn thing, bro. And like I'm glad they captured that nigga with the in the silver, whatchamacallit, you know, because that nigga's a menace.
What? Oh yeah. But he's looked like he was about to do some shit at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, and then
about to start booting up. Wow.
And then I like how we get the backstory of Despa and Desha.
With the
when they're like talking in that cave with the shave.
Yeah.
In episode 16, like when Desha's reflecting on their past times, when trying to decide like, yo, am I about to fight Boji and whatnot?
That shit was cool too, because I'm sitting there like, damn, Despa. I'm looking at, and you know who else I like too? Just going off it a little bit. That green character, bro. The
giant, the ogre nigga.
Cold, bro. The giant ogre. I fuck with him hard, bro.
Facts. Goldie. Anything else we missed that you want to touch on?
I don't know. Other than that dude being a fucking menace, I love Kage and Boji's relationship. Like that's one of my best.
We didn't talk about Kage.
Kage is underrated. Like he's such a good character. Like he's finally getting in there, and he's working as Boji's kind of like translator. He's like making sure nothing's going missed. And I like Kage, man. He's just he's one of the first emotional
characters in that show. Yeah.
Like, I really care for him in the second episode when you see his backstory. Where now him and Boji, like I want them both to win just as equal. Like I want them both to do good.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. So with that being said, I'm giving all these Ranking of Kings episodes 10 out of 10. Just letting y'all know. Like we're not even talking about that. Like that's how good Ranking of Kings is. Like I said, there's only been there's two anime that while we've done this show that have affected me like Ranking of Kings has. When we first got on Mob Psycho, when I finally got Chrissa on and we started doing it. Mob Psycho season 2.
Mob Psycho is beautiful, bro.
And then Dorohedoro season 1.
Those fucking Mob Psycho news, bro. Like, ain't we getting season 3? What's going on with that?
We supposed to. And then where's Dorohedoro season 2? Like, they sleeping on our two goats.
Whoa. Dorohedoro 2 could wait because Mappa got a lot on their plate right now. You know what I'm saying? As long as they do Hell's Paradise good, I could wait. You know what I'm saying?
Give me Hell's Paradise, but I could wait on Chainsaw Man for Dorohedoro. Straight up.
Ooh, that's blasphemy.
Yuji Kaku stand. Give me Hell's Paradise.
That is blasphemy.
I want it. Give me Dorohedoro season 2.
Over Chainsaw Man will break the internet, bro. Like that shit gonna fuck the streets up, son. Niggas still talking about Chainsaw Man. The manga ended like fucking 2 years ago. That shit is a daily conversation.
We gonna see. Mate.
You don't want to have that conversation because to me,
I like Chainsaw.
You've been calling the Hell's Trio, Hell's Paradise, JJK, and Chainsaw Man.
Oh my gosh!
I've been hearing that Mappa's getting the Hell's Trio is what everybody.
Oh my god! Everybody just trying to make a name for it, but like we said years ago, there's no more big three. That doesn't exist.
The big three was like the top 3 shonen, but the Hell's Trio was like the three dark.
I know what they're saying, but like there's other dark shows. There's other.
Mappa got all three of them, so I feel like they could be separated to their own little pockets.
That's a fan. That is a fan given name. That is not.
That's still a cool. That's still a. But the big three started as a fan given name, and then it got official. But
it was a real thing. Like there was real things to like. Man,
hey, Chainsaw Man is just as cool as Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not gonna say Hell's Paradise is as good as Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man.
I'm not saying Chainsaw Man is as good.
And Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen, no way. JJK up here. My man Yuji Kaku in Hell's Paradise right here, and then Chainsaw Man under
over JJK. I would argue Chainsaw Man is the GOAT, and then JJK is right after.
Comments, because see, Chrissa don't be looking. I'm telling him now. Look at your YouTube comments, Chrissa. They're getting on your ass. Get on his ass right here. I'm telling y'all.
The GOAT. Like when
right
the
here,
drops, y'all go see. When we get
JJK,
in the summer,
the manga. We got manga niggas that watch JJK right here. Hell's Paradise right here. Chainsaw Man right here.
Now see, that's to put Hell's Paradise under Chainsaw Man is
above Chainsaw Man. Yuji Kaku, you know I'm a Yuji Kaku.
That's blasphemy.
You know I'm a Yuji Kaku stan. Hell's Paradise is great.
Hell's Paradise is great, but Chainsaw Man is just a little.
I don't like that Chainsaw.
Better.
You know I don't like that Chainsaw Man ending.
Man, that's not the ending. We're getting season 2.
I know. Well, I gotta see how they finish it. But
it's gonna go crazy. I'm telling you.
Let's jump to something else that's controversial with how we feel. Attack on Titan, baby.
Tell the Discord to turn it off before they hear some shit they don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Discord would not feel this one. Tyler is not gonna like this one.
Get on his ass to the you gotta check the YouTube comments. They be getting on your ass.
No, but I feel like my Attack on Titan taste is changed a little bit. So let's see what we talking about this week.
Start us off. Tell me how you feel. You lead these.
What's the first episode we was talking?
We said we starting right before the bonfire. So the episode right before the bonfire.
Okay, so first of all,
I can read you the the blur. I got you.
Connie is on some wild shit, but yeah, what's happening?
The rumbling is set in motion. All hardening is undone. But this also sets Annie free as the Jaegers take control of the island. Connie races to Rigaku to free Falco to his Titan mama.
Man, Connie.
Connie was on one, bro.
I feel you, my brother, but you just want me to feel bad about the shit Aaron's doing. I understand the shit Aaron's doing, but Connie, come on, Connie. Your mama's the Titan, son. Your mama been a Titan forever, son. Stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, if it was my mama, I'd want my mama to come back too. But at the same time, bro, I have been my mom's a Titan. I'd have accepted it by now. I don't know how I would have saved my mom and put her in a fucking. That's a bro. Just with hopes that she gonna come back. She's not coming back, dog.
Okay, so let me ask you, bro. If you got the chance, you don't know if she gonna come back, but there's a 40% chance she could come back, a 60% chance she can't. You getting rid of little Falco who was a part of the death of Sasha?
Low key, it's already fuck Gabby. You know what I'm saying? If it was Gabby out of it was.
Oh, if it's Gabby, it's done. Falco is kind of hard.
Falco is like, I don't know the little homie. Like riding with him, and he's sitting there like, "Where we going, man?" He's like, "Don't worry, we not going nowhere. I'm not about to feed you to my mom." That was a little much. I'm like, Connie, come on, bro.
That was fucked up. Connie was fucked up for that. Just Falco in the car, like, what are we doing? Like, he's just trying to be helpful, like
Aaron is doing this shit for gang. He's doing this shit for freedom. His
Connie is selfish.
Exactly. Connie's like, let's just bring my mama back. What's your mom got to bring to the table? Will she be a good what Titan this is it Cart? No, it's Jaw Titan.
Yeah.
Will your mom be a good Jaw Titan? He's like, we could see. He's like, nah, nigga, we can see, nigga. Fuck that. Falco is a trained.
His mama not about to be able to do nothing. She old as hell.
Bro, I don't trust it. I don't even know how that type of shit works. Like, I don't even know if she'd be able to take on the.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, Connie.
Hardcore facts about what Connie's trying to do.
Connie was down bad, super down bad. Like,
at least he didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't because they talked to him.
Armin bitch ass was about to kill herself. Armin was like, "I'll be the Titan she eats." It's like, hold up, son. We get it. You're not Irvin. We get it. But at the same time, don't kill yourself, my nigga, for Connie's mama. Like,
bro, I hate Armin at this point. I just do.
We're gonna talk about that again towards the end of the last episode we just watched. But like, this was a point in time for me where I was just looking at Armin, and I was like, you even more down bad than Connie.
Yeah, like you just feel bad that like that Erwin guilt is on you. You don't feel like you're doing enough, and it's just like, stop being a bitch, bro. Do something. Stop just bitching and complaining.
It really does let you see though how much these characters have gone through and how much they're still going through. Like
true.
This nigga Connie, out of all this, Connie's still a human, and all he cares about
is his mama. Yeah, facts. And then nigga Flock with the Glock in episode 83. That nigga was holding court, boy.
Flock lost his fucking mind. I'm not gonna lie. Flock is forever entertaining, bro, but he done lost his goddamn mind, bro.
Flock was about to kill the black dude.
Flock was wilding. Flock was really about to kill son on Yon Capone, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know why Flock was gonna do it too.
Him and Yelena, bro. I was so happy that Jean didn't kill him. That was a good moment. I was like, thank God. Like, I thought John took his ass out.
Yeah,
I was like, not on Black History Month. That was Black History Month. But I was like, don't do it on Black History Month, bro. But he did. He shot the ground. Like I was watching that with my girl. I remember we paused it. Cause we were watching that shit. All you heard pow, 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 pow. And it was like an aerial view. I had to pause the shit. I was like, this nigga John just really killed that man on some fuck shit. Don't tell me you've been into Flock, but he didn't. They had a whole thing. I'm glad to see where we're going now. Like this is a story I could get jiggy with. You feel me? John being the bad guy and just murking niggas and just being Flock Jr. Flock
yeah, I don't like.
Right
I was always a fan of John, and I'm glad he didn't do it. But what I don't like is all them niggas at the meeting with Reiner, Annie. Like I don't fuck with that. Like why?
So they pick these niggas up. So we got, this is what I'm looking at it as, right? We got Avengers Endgame. We got Attack on Titan Endgame, bro. We got Civil War right now.
Yelena, Reiner,
on Yon Capone. How you feel about the meeting? What was your highlights of the fireside meeting when all these enemies are all sitting? The most awkward fireside. This is like not your ideal camping movie, bro. This is
like it's the worst. My favorite part was John telling off that old nigga.
Bruh.
Fuck that old nigga, bro.
He was too greasy for me.
He was just like, I will never like y'all. Fuck you, Eldians. Like
y'all devils. He's like, he trying to say the history, and he's like, you do understand that we went through some shit too. He's like, you think the shit y'all went through is worth like more than the shit we went through? Nah, shit that was back in the day is more important. And John's like, so you just saying fuck all my dead homies?
Yeah, exactly. What and I, you know why I mentioned that moment? Because this is what me and you have been talking about for months. Like these people don't realize that like they didn't know anything about that past history. They would have left y'all alone, bro. Like that's what John was trying to tell. Like, nigga, we wouldn't have fucked with y'all. We wasn't trying to mess with y'all. We wanted peace. You niggas started all of this because y'all are upset about the past. And granted, y'all are, but you can't take out the sins. You can't blame me for the sins of the past that none of us had anything to do with.
Facts. Like, just look at Aaron, bro. Look what y'all did.
Like, y'all did that to him. The invasion was on y'all.
Did that to Aaron.
Yeah, facts.
When I was teaching Aaron that's the only answer. He knows how y'all work. Like, it was so good. And you don't see it till the next episode when Reiner has this realization. Like when Reiner was sitting there, he was like, he flashed back to that meeting with Aaron.
Because Reiner didn't really talk in 84.
Like you. Yeah, he didn't say too much. His ass whooped. But the next one, like I'm gonna go back to the fireside meeting, but like with Reiner on the next episode when he was sitting there like, damn, that's what he meant with "you're just like me," because they were talking about the context of him breaking the walls.
Yep.
Aaron sitting there like, well, I gotta do some fucked up shit to get this shit over with. And that's just how they were thinking. But it's like they should have known that they were wrong. Like Annie had said something that day too. She was like, had we have not did that to the walls, she would be different. And she was looking at Armin like, you wouldn't have did that shit, huh? If you had the same mission as us. You wouldn't have broke them walls. You wouldn't have invaded Shagassana if you was us, because you're not built like that. And Reiner sitting there, the wheels finally turning. Maybe I should have stopped when I was ahead. Because I remember in season 3, they showed them after Porco died, or whoever it was. It was Berthold, Annie, and Reiner. They were like, okay, we should turn back because our homie died.
Yep. And Reiner said, fuck no.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up, because that is the reason that set the chain of events off. Now you can't be mad about what Aaron did, because you did that.
Yep.
The general dude, the old man, you was on that same team and you on the same mentality. So it's like,
fuck you niggas, bro.
Facts, bro. Fuck all them niggas, man. They on some cutthroat shit.
That was my biggest takeaway from that fireside meeting. Like just John talking to that nigga and laying into him. Again, more Armin just bitching.
Man, and I do love the Yelena, how they was trying to give her smoke, and her smart ass, she was like, hey, y'all talking about me, but wasn't that nigga, didn't he watch Marco die? Oh, y'all about that. Y'all might want to ask him about that. Y'all checking me. Y'all better ask him about Marco. They looking at him like, what's up with Marco, Reiner? And Reiner was like,
Reiner didn't have shit to say because Reiner is down bad. Him and
no,
Andy.
that's the thing. He said too much. He was like, yeah, I watched Marco die. It was my fault. Afterwards, I cried, and John was like, son, shut up. He's like, no, I had to tell you, make myself feel better. John was like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You saying too much. You pissing me off. Like, you could see John died a little bit inside hearing that. He was like, damn, bro, we about to do this shit. I'm glad they put everything on the table, though. Like, get everything out there. Like, in order for y'all to work together successfully, you gotta be honest about that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. But do you think they should have worked together? Like, I guess they have no choice, but like, I don't know, man. I don't fuck with Reiner and Annie and all them niggas, man.
Yeah, they cutthroat right now, bro. All them niggas cutthroat, man.
Like they don't realize that like these niggas would still turn on y'all at the drop of the time. Like y'all only doing this for now. Like what's gonna happen if y'all stop airing? They're gonna still want to kill you niggas. Like y'all are stupid.
Hold up, give me 1 second, bro. Let me give me 1 second. Let me gotta open the door real quick.
Do you think? All right, yeah. Now we back. So yeah, no. Okay, so what I'm saying is I couldn't work with them niggas. Like I just couldn't.
I could never fuck with them niggas ever again.
That's why I'm just like, how are they just like? I get it. So y'all are saying y'all have no other choice.
Marco, bro.
They have no other choice. But my thing is, so what if Ryan and them help y'all defeat Aaron? How you know them niggas not gonna come back and try to beat y'all again? Like
that's the thing. They was talking greasy in the next episode. Like the whole next episode, they was talking greasy. Like they was talking like shitting on him. I'm sitting there like, hey, bro. The whole time Annie was like, because Annie was getting aggressive talking to Mikasa and shit like that, talking to Armin and them. I was like, hey, watch how y'all talk to us. Because we could really just say, guess what? We're not helping y'all. Fuck y'all city. Y'all you talking greedy. Like I could just be like
they too nice, man. They too nice for me. If Flock with the Glock came back, baby.
Flock with the fucking Glock, bro. He on some nut shit right now. So I ain't gonna lie. First of all, just before we get off of the fireside meeting,
okay.
Thank God this nigga Reiner got his ass whooped. It's long overdue. It needed to happen. Aaron's the only person getting some licks in. Thank God John got some licks in because he needed that. Remember this, and I gotta say this before we get off this because it's powerful. The Gabby shit almost brought a tear to my eye. I cap you not. I'm not gonna say I fuck with Gabby now, but I'm liking her more.
Character development for Chrissa. So Chrissa is fucking with Gabby.
That's not even more so character development. Cause I still don't fuck with Gabby. Like to me, she still isn't redeemed. Like
gotcha.
It's not so far as me being like finally. It's not so far as me being like finally she's doing some good shit. But it's like finally she's saying shit that needs to be fucking said. And like she said something about there was like John was beating Reiner's ass. And then she jumps in, starts getting kicked by John, and John hasn't stopped because he's like, "Oh shit, I don't even know you to whoop your ass like that. You killed Sasha, but you're a kid. I'm not gonna beat up a John. Will be down bad for beating up a little girl." But she's like, "Stop!" She's like, "We only did what we had to do," and that was powerful to me, like super powerful. Because I don't know if a lot of niggas know, but like Reiner, he's quiet the whole time. He's just trying his best to deal with his sins and just the thoughts of the fucked up shit that he did. And like Gabby comes and she's like, "I apologize for not only the shit I've done, but it's for the shit he's done." She's like, "I understand what Reiner did." She's like, we just were coming to kill all the devils, dog. And me as, if I'm Jean, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck do you mean we, bitch? I don't even know you. You weren't even a thought when Reiner did what he did. So you better move out of the way and let him get all the smoke that he deserves. But it's just so deep to say that like, bro, they're literally the same thing. Like Reiner and Gabby, they come from the same hood. They got the same mentality.
And the fact that she apologized just shows that like, all right,
family. And
growing.
She is growing, but I like the fact that she's letting it be seen that it's bigger than her. It's bigger than Reiner. It's bigger than them. They were just the stupid pawns, and they're finally realizing they're pawns. I don't even think she fully realizes to the extent she
need to. She don't realize it like Falco does. No, like 100%. But she is slowly growing, and like you said, she's irredeemable for what she's done. But like the fact is, she's realizing like, hey, they didn't fuck with us, so and they sent us to kill us essentially.
And people are saying, you know, I'm wrong for feeling like she's irredeemable, right? And I just want to throw this out there. Everybody's like, oh, she just killed one character, get over it. It's not about her killing Sasha. It's about her being the character she is and the amount of shit she had to go through to get to the point where we're like, okay, finally. She did not do this on her own. Had it have been, and I know it plot convenience. It's because of how the story needed to be written. But any sane person, I don't care if you're 14, 15, you're a soldier. You more mature than most. That conversation she had with Kaya should have got some wheels turning.
Yep.
It took for Eren to start the rumbling
to get
wheels to start turning.
Yeah.
And that's too late. It's too little.
It's too late.
Yes,
yeah,
of
facts.
course you're gonna be cooperative now because you're desperate.
Yeah, you don't have no other choice.
Get took. You know what I'm saying? Like you down to do whatever to keep Falco safe, especially after Falco expressed his love for you. Now you're finally seeing that the world is bigger than you kissing the boots of Marley. The world is bigger than you becoming the next big Titan. Like,
yeah.
What Titan was she trying to inherit?
She was trying to be Reiner.
Yeah, the armor Titan.
Yeah.
So she's finally seeing that, but it took too much for her to see that. You feel me? A lot of people are comparing her to Eren and shit. I understand all the parallels. At the same time, bro, she's different, man. Not the same character. Like Eren is fighting for freedom of his people. He's fighting for his gang.
He always has.
Everybody might think she is, but she's definitely
not
for her rank. She's fighting to boost her position.
Again, selfish reasons. It's
low key.
It's for her and it's kissing the boot of her oppressor for her and her immediate family. It's for no other Eldian inside of the ghetto of Marley. She doesn't give a fuck about anybody else. She cares about the people that's close to her. Selfish reasons like Connie. She's more like Connie than Eren.
I talked about this with my girl the other day, right? And this is hypothetical, but imagine this, right? This is all hypothetical, but I feel like it makes sense. Imagine Reiner, Annie, and Berthold. They just lost their homie. They're faced with going back or continuing forward. Reiner's like, nah, we continuing forward, right? Imagine they pull up to Marley. I'm not Marley. Pull up to Shiganshina. They fuck everything up. You feel me? Worst case scenario, they do the same thing that they did, but they see these people. They meet these people. They realize these people aren't devils, which they should have known before. Like, you're a devil if they're a devil. But whatever the case may be, I'm looking at it like, imagine them being like, hey, I understand once we say this, y'all gonna want to kill me. Y'all gonna want to kill us all, but it wouldn't be in the best interest for y'all to do that because we have information that y'all need and we're on y'all side. There's no reason for y'all to trust us, but let me give you a few reasons, right?
Yeah.
And imagine them being like, let's turn this shit back on Marley, bro. Like, they pull back on Marley. Marley don't know what's...
That would have saved all the Eldians in the ghetto, and that would have saved a lot of shit. Right, I like that hypothetical. That would have saved a lot of shit.
Like, you could have came free. You could have came free your Eldian people with more Eldian people, bro. Imagine you got Eren on your side.
And this is Eren, the enemy. This is before Eren goes crazy too. This is like Eren that thinks he could like do it the way he used to could do it. And then that way you can maybe make peace with the other nations.
Facts. And I just don't, I feel like seeing the whole way shit played out is making everybody's wheels turn and be like, this war shit is done. Let's end this shit forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love the overlying theme of Attack on Titan, that
war is just
bad.
Yeah.
People aren't bad. It's a slippery slope of, shit people have done, like to get them like Reiner didn't think he was doing some evil shit until he did.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm pretty sure he lives with that regret every day. That's why he tried to off himself.
Yeah, that's why he wanted to kill himself. Facts. He wants to do that. I just like
seeing that.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's great storytelling. That's all I got really on Attack on Titan. You took the words out of my mouth.
No. We got that last episode too. Last episode was nuts.
That's where Annie and Reiner back off his Titans and start fighting shit.
Yeah, they wildin'. Like, first time seeing female Titan back in action, I think niggas forget how goated she was. So
she arguably was the best Titan.
Yeah, she got the most shit done. Like, she's the most untouchable. They backed her into a corner with Armin smarts, and that's the only reason why they got her. If it wasn't for that,
yep.
But all I know is, how do you feel? Because I feel strongly about this. I cried one thug tear. You feel me? The end of the episode when Armin got shot in the mouth, and Connie had to kill both of his old homies that was now Jaegerists. How you feel about seeing that?
Bruh, that was crazy. That just showed like, all right, Connie, you riding for the team.
Dead, bro. I thought they killed that nigga.
That's what I thought too. And I was like, good, get this bitch ass nigga out of here.
I was like, no, not. I was sitting there
I was
like, is Connie gonna eat that nigga and become
I was
the
like,
Titan?
I was like, wow, way to waste Irwin's sacrifice, pussy.
Like literally, because he's already tried to do it once, and then he got shot in the mouth and was just like zombie arming. He was like, nah. I'm like, say something, bro, stand up. But the thing that made me shed a tear was just the fact that as soon as Connie killed both of those dudes, he screamed, and that voice actor, everything to the voice actor for putting all that emotion into that, because that emotion hit me. It's like, damn, bro,
you right.
I don't want to kill. I'm tired of this. Like, nigga,
my mom's a Titan. I just had to kill my best friends. Like,
it's like, when does this shit end? You feel me? It's like, bro, all you had to do is believe me, and you want to blow up this stupid ass shit. We trying to help.
And to your point of everybody's realizing war is like bad, Connie's scream represents that to the fullest extent.
Yeah, it's just the frustration of like, when will this end? Why are we here?
Facts.
This is pointless.
Flock was doing too much with them. The Flock and them Jaegers was doing too much this past episode.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Flock got a weird agenda, bro. I think if people think that he's doing things that Aaron ordered him to do, I think he's doing position of power. And
I think Flock doing what he wants. Flock on some Joker shit, man. Flock just want to see the world burn.
It's Aaron and Zeke allegedly, and then under it, the next person in command is Flock. And Flock don't have no kind of direction. He just
he just Flock is literally just chaos. Like Flock just wants to see the world burn, bro.
Chaotic evil, bro.
Like Flock, they broke Flock, man. Flock was trying to be a normal person and leave. Levi said, "Nah, nigga, get up, fight, nigga, ta-ta-kai." Flock said, "All right, bet I'm gonna fight, nigga." Y'all told Flock to fight. Y'all put the gun in his hand, and now y'all want him to stop. That's another conflict of war. Y'all turned this nigga crazy.
Took that nigga on a suicide mission. He came back and never was the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. And that's why niggas think I like Flock. I don't necessarily like Flock, but I understand.
He's a great character.
Like, you know why it may seem like I liked Flock?
Like Flock was a bitch, bro. Like we used to hate on Flock.
I always hated on Flock.
This war changed him completely.
I didn't start liking Flock until season 4. The first
until he became Flock with the Glock.
Exactly. The first time you start seeing me liking Flock is whenever he started fucking up the city in Marley, and Jean's like, "Whoa, chill out. What are you doing?" He's like, "Nigga, these is the ops. What do you mean what I'm doing? Fuck all these niggas in Marley." And I'm like, "Yes, exactly. Get with the program, Jean, or you gonna get killed, nigga. You gonna get Sasha out here." But that was my first instance. I'm like, "I fuck with you, Flock. You're doing the right thing, right?" So then we get further, and it's like, "Oh, Flock, no, you're not doing the right thing."
He get in the house. Flock get in the house and was holding Hanji and all that.
Post Aaron washing his face in the mirror, everything Flock did was just disgusting, disturbing. But I was here for it, not because I liked what he was doing, but because I'm sitting there like, see, that's what happens when you're pushed to the edge.
Yeah.
Some niggas are gonna turn to Aaron, some niggas are gonna turn to Flock, some niggas gonna fold up like Armin, but
some niggas gonna turn to Connie. Yeah, some niggas gonna turn to Jean.
Yep. You can't blame Flock for being Flock after what you did to Flock.
And exactly. You cannot like at all. You like, dude was pushed to the like. If you remember Flock when he was on that ground fetal position, crying, begging him not to go to Zeke. Like, and them niggas said, "Fuck out of here, nigga. You better go."
It's crazy to see the impact that type of shit has on people, and just the fact that that's all on Rainer. That's all on Ryder. That's all on, Tiber. That's all on them.
That's all on Zeke. Yep.
We could blame everything on King Fritz if you want, but like, who's continuing the cycle?
Who's doing it right now? Like Fritz isn't alive. Like we could blame
wrong and turn
exactly. We could blame Fritz for your ancestors' death, but what's happening right now? Like
John.
Exactly. We
can't blame Marco. Rest in peace, Marco. Y'all let that nigga die, and he didn't do nothing.
Who's causing the problems today? It's Marley today. That's who's at fault. We don't blame Germany for the Nazis past right now. We don't blame
anybody with that Nazi mentality. We gonna look at them like that.
Exactly. Like we're not gonna if after Putin gets off of Russia, we're not gonna blame current Russia, like whatever's after the regime for whatever Putin did. We're not. It's a different regime. You accept the new era for their own sins that they create. You don't blame them for the past because that's how the cycle of hatred continues.
Facts. The second Marley decided they were going to stoop down to King Fritz's level,
that's when they lost.
King Fritz, that's when you lost, bro.
Yep.
That's when you deserve everything that happens to you.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the rest of the world that has to deal with your decision.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's pretty much all I got now.
Yeah, AOT, bro. I don't know how people don't like this shit.
Throw up the
I don't know where
tens.
the ending could go.
Yeah,
I don't know
we're
where
not to the
could go,
ending.
I'm not gonna like it.
That's what I'm saying. We still in anime only. I'm still throwing up the tens.
It's not a 10 for me. Like I don't. It has to have some serious crash and burn, like Demon Slayer ending crash and burn for me to not fuck with it from here.
Same. But all right, Chrissa, tell the people they can follow you at on social media.
Follow your boy at Chrissa SJE. Follow me on myanimelist.net. Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy on Instagram. Everything, bro. Album coming soon. Just dropped the Don remix with Otaku God and has and Fade and fuck with it, bro. Don Volume 4 drop. Cop that. We pushing the Don agenda. We pushing the Togen Anki agenda. We pushing the Kaiju number 8 agenda. Y'all fuck with your boy on Twitter, man. We going up.
Y'all go follow Chrissa. Y'all check out the song. Y'all make sure y'all go check out everything he doing over there and make sure y'all go follow him. You can follow me at LynBWT. Follow Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. If you're a One Piece fan, y'all know what time it is. One Piece is going crazy right now, and the review is
I've been seeing some spoilers.
I can't say nothing right now.
You know how you always be talking about, son, One Piece broke the internet, yada yada, because y'all niggas be on them leaks when the leaks drop. This week, it was unavoidable to see them One Piece leaks. I'm kind of intrigued. I might have to pick it back up because
look, nigga been telling you this for months.
I just hate being week to week with One Piece, bro. I just hate to drag on.
It's like, crack, bro.
It's bad enough with fucking Kaiju number 8 having that week off.
One Piece is crack week to week. Like the spoiler niggas you got, like it's so bad that everybody has to check spoilers on Wednesday, nigga. It is crack. I love being in the One Piece week to week community because if you don't check them spoilers, it's getting ruined. You better get ready, nigga. Like, do your thing. So, but check out that review. That's out. Also, check out Bros Who Binge. We're reviewing the Lakers HBO show right now. Also, the Batman review is out. If you're on YouTube, you can check that out and check out the latest episode of the Bros Who Think podcast. Last week, we reviewed Chasing Cash, who produced a lot of Take Care and is a famous New Orleans producer. This week, we're trying to get Kodope on before this week's episode drops. If not, Kodope will be on the next episode. So we're working on that. But be sure to check out this week's Bros Who Think podcast as well. And then, Anime Talk, be sure to check it out in 2 weeks. We'll be back. So until then, y'all have a good one and peace.